Men and women wear watches for very different reasons. There are two primary reasons that men wear watches. First and foremost, though, it's because we want to be able to easily know what time it is. Why is this important? Well, because in order to be on time to work, on time to meetings, or to any kind of appointment, you've got to know what time it is, right? And being on time is important because it shows commitment and professionalism. It demonstrates respect for other people and their time. Now, the second reason that we wear watches, and probably the primary reason today, is that our watches, much like our cars, they signal status and success to other men, our competition, and to women who are our heart's desire. There's only one reason that women typically wear watches, and that is for decoration. A watch is an accessory, much like a bracelet, a purse, or a belt that doesn't hold anything up. I have one watch, and it goes just fine with any t-shirt, pair of jeans, any pair of cowboy boots that I own. Now my wife, though, she has multiple accessory watches, but one in particular is interesting because it has interchangeable bands. She has a band to color match any purse or pair of shoes that she has. It's her favorite watch, and she wears it all the time. But the funny thing is, when the battery's dead, she doesn't even know it. Now, I recently asked her when we needed to leave for a certain appointment, and she told me 2 o'clock. Well, just to be sure that we had enough time to get there, I then asked her when the appointment was, and she answered 2 o'clock. Do you see the disconnect? Well, it's not that men are exacting of time and women are disrespectful of time. It's just that men and women live on different time continuums. Now, to a man, time it's fixed. It's concrete, it's calculated and precise. To the feminine, time is kind of fluid, abstract, and indefinite. It's more like a suggestion, kind of like the speed limit in Italy. So guys, it's not that women intentionally try to make us late to everything. And ladies, it's not that your man is being an impatient, exacting jerk or just bananas and peaches. Nobody is wrong or right. We're just seeing the world through a different lens. So how do we live with this? How do we solve this conundrum? Well, before I illustrate to you how this works, you first need to understand that women have multiple stages of readiness. Now, depending on the woman, there could be up to 5 stages of this readiness. This is self-evident by the fact that when she says she'll be ready in 10 minutes, she almost never is. Now, this is because in 10 minutes, Stage 1 ready generally means that she's finished dressing and putting on her makeup. That's when she walks downstairs from the master bedroom and says, "Honey, I'm ready." To which I say, "Great, let's go." To which she replies, "First I need to feed the dogs and leave a note for our daughter," right? Oh man, I thought, I'm like, "Baby, you said you were ready." She says, "I'm stage 1 ready." Now that she's stage 2 ready after feeding the dogs, she then says to me, "I'm ready now. I just need to put a few dishes in the dishwasher because I don't want to come home to a dirty kitchen." Well, by now, I'm totally exasperated. But then finally, she says, "I'm totally ready." So I head for the car. What a relief. But on the way to the garage, the unthinkable happens. She disappears into a little room known as the powder bath. I know what she's doing in there, but I can't help myself. So I ask, "Honey, what are you doing in there?" She says, "I thought I better go to the bathroom now so that I'm not uncomfortable in the car and I won't have to go when we get there." Well, at this point, we're 15 minutes behind schedule and I'm hanging on by a thread. But then she finally comes out and she says, "Okay, baby, I'm totally ready. Let's go." Perfect, I say. So I head for the door, start to go into the garage. Now I'm holding the door for her, but she's stuck to the coat rack. She says, "I can't decide which coat to take." She says, "This one matches my dress, but I'm afraid it won't be warm enough, and I don't want to be cold." Well, just kill me now, right? So how do we solve this conundrum? Well, guys, if you want a feminine one, you're just going to have to learn how to honor, manage, and negotiate their perception of time. And if you're a feminine woman who wants a masculine man in your life who you feel safe with, you're going to need to learn to honor and accept your man's innate need to keep a schedule. It's part of his desire to provide for you and to protect you. Now that said, I think the solution to this problem is kind of a 70-30 solution, with the onus of it falling on us men. Now, we need to orchestrate the environment around us so that in our marriages, our ladies don't feel constrained by time. In other words, we've got to take the initiative to preemptively do the groundwork so that they can be on time without having to worry about time. We need to get observant and identify all the things that your lady typically needs to do to get ready. Ask her early on, baby, what do you need to do before we can go? Think of everything so that I can help you get ready. Eat the dogs, take out the trash, find her cell phone, check the outside temperature. Do these things for her to be preemptive. And over time, you'll be able to accurately predict how much time she needs to ramp up to walking out the door. You can also tell her way in advance that in order for us to be on time, she needs to be ready by a certain time. And then add 15 minutes to it. And ladies, if you're still with me, your job is to simply show some understanding. When your man gets impatient, his desire to be on time and the impatience he shows when you make him late, it's just evidence that he instinctively wants to provide for you and protect you. Oh geez, I think I've got to go. I don't want to be late to my next engagement.